Sarah knew two things with absolute certainty. The man following her wanted her dead, and she had exactly 24 hours to prove why. It started 3 days ago in the parking garage of her apartment building. She'd been getting groceries from her car when she heard the gunshot, sharp, echoing, unmistakable. She'd frozen behind a concrete pillar and watched a man in an expensive suit execute someone in cold blood. The worst part? When he was done, he looked directly at her hiding spot, smiled like he knew she was there, and calmly walked away. Sarah ran straight to the police, but when they arrived at the garage, there was nothing. No body, no blood, no evidence. The security cameras had mysteriously malfunctioned. The officers exchanged glances that said, "Crazy woman," and sent her home with a patronizing pat on the shoulder. That's when the messages started. First, a text from an unknown number. "I know where you live." Then slipped under her door. "You shouldn't have seen what you saw." And finally, this morning, written on her bathroom mirror in red lipstick, "Tonight. You die tonight." Now she was running through rain-soaked streets at midnight, her phone dead, her car slashed tires sitting useless in her garage. Nobody believed her. Her friends thought she was paranoid. The police thought she was delusional. She was utterly, terrifyingly alone. Sarah ducked into an alley, gasping for breath, her lungs burning. She pressed against the wet brick wall, trying to figure out her next move. That's when she heard the footsteps. Slow, deliberate, coming closer. "Hello, Sarah." She spun around. It was him, the killer from the garage, standing at the alley entrance, blocking her only escape route. In the dim streetlight, she could see the glint of a knife in his hand. "You saw something you shouldn't have," he said, his voice terrifyingly calm. "Please!" Sarah's back hit the wall. "I won't tell anyone, I swear!" "Too late for that, Sarah." He stepped closer, raising the knife. Her legs gave out. She slid down the wall, sobbing. This was it. This was how she died, alone in an alley, murdered by a man whose name she didn't even know. The killer raised the knife. Then, heavy footsteps, running, shouts of "Police! Freeze! Hands up!" Officers flooded the alley from both ends. The killer lunged at Sarah, but she rolled aside. He was tackled to the ground, the knife clattering across the pavement. A detective helped Sarah to her feet, his expression gentle. "We've been tracking this guy for 8 months. Corporate assassin, 15 victims. Your 911 call 3 days ago gave us his location. We've had eyes on him ever since. You were the bait we needed to catch him in the act." "Bait?" Sarah whispered, still shaking. "I was bait?" "You were brave," the detective corrected. "And you're safe now. He'll never hurt anyone again." Sarah collapsed into his arms, sobbing with relief and rage and exhaustion. The nightmare was finally over. The end.